may contact the Broadcasting Standards Authority.
Are you tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station? The time now, 8 o'clock on a Friday night. Time for another hour of blues here on the Friday Night Blues Show. First show for a month, so it'll be interesting to see how many mistakes I make. Going to start off with a little bit of Bo Diddley, a song he wrote, a song called Before You Accuse Me. Bo Diddley there, and Before You Accuse Me, song he wrote, like Chuck Berry before rock and roll hit them. They were both bluesmen, both based in Chicago, both recording for Chess Records. A lot of things have happened in the last month. The last show I did, I think, was the 20th of March, just prior to the lockdown, and certainly a lot of things have happened, and if you happen to be watching on Wire Rapid TV, if it's going out live, you might see something's happened to me. I've grown a little bit of fungus on the face. So I decided when lockdown started that after about 53 years having a shave every working day that maybe I'll just give that a miss for lockdown. So that's why it's looking a little bit furry. My daughter can't figure out whether I look like a Father Christmas or Graham Norton. But as I said, a lot of things have happened while that song was playing. I looked at the camera shot of Church Street in Marston. Last time I was down here at this time, you could see the sun was just starting to set, and it's dark out there just at the moment. Hope you're feeling well. Hope you have got through the lockdown relatively unscathed. And if there's any dairy farmers listening in tonight, you have been very, very busy over the lockdown, and I think everyone thanks you for all your efforts. Not quite sure what we've got lined up tonight. I just grabbed a few things just before I left, but I think the next two songs we'll play will feature Bonnie Raitt. Bonnie Raitt's a great slide guitarist and blues singer, and has had a real blues background. So here's a couple of tracks from Bonnie. The first one's from the concert back in 2003 that launched the Year of the Blues, and it's a version of a Elmore James song. And while I'm saying that, it's actually not that concert, it's another one, a concert from 1995, the tribute to Stevie Ray Vaughan, but it's also a great track and a song written by Stevie Ray Vaughan.
This one's for you, darling. Stevie was my pride and joy. He's all of our pride and joy.
He's my little lover.
Bonnie Raitt there from the tribute concert to Stevie Ray Vaughan. And next up, we do have that track from the Lightning in the Bottle concert that kicked off the Year of the Blues, and that was in 2003. It's her version of another Elmore James song, Coming Home, and I think we'll run it on to the next track, which is a great version of another Elmore James song, The Sky is Crying, by Warren Haynes and Greg Allman. But first up, Bonnie Raitt.
Time for a little Elmore James.
Warren Haynes there and Greg Orman from 2003. A great concert, that one, and unfortunately so many of the performers have passed away, including Greg Orman. All right, 22 and a half minutes after 7 o'clock here on Arrow FM, and you're listening to the Friday Night Blues Show. And before we go any further, I just want to say thanks to Michael Wilson, the station manager, for all that he's done over the lockdown, and also Veronica. Her work has been from home, but Michael's been coming in daily and making sure the place ticks over okay. Sounds like he's been doing a few trials with different bits of equipment, and he started off a interesting program called Isolation Blues, and he's interviewed and talked to a whole lot of people. I actually watched a very interesting interview he had, I think it was yesterday, with one of the other access station managers from down south, and he was very complimentary for what we're doing with Wairarapa TV. Right, next up we've got a guy called Spencer Bowreen and a song called Straight 8.
I got no place to go. Won't somebody ride along with me? Won't somebody ride along with me? Be my baby, keep me company. I got a straight 8. 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 Straight 8, but I got no place to
yesterday was the 30th of April, and back in 1983 on the 30th of April, the great Muddy Waters passed away. And next up we've got a track by a guy called Buddy Reed, and the song called Blues for Mud, all about that event.
Well, I woke up this morning, baby, hung my head and cried. You know, I just found out my friend Muddy Waters died. Woke up this morning, but I hung my head and cried. Well, we've all lost a good friend since the great Muddy Waters have died. Well, on the 30th day of April, 1983, you went away and left us, Mud. Make me sad as I can be. Well, 30th day of April, gone in the year 1983. You know I never will forget all the things you have taught to me. That's right, buddy. Like this one right here. I'd like to be with you, Muddy, when you see Walter and Otis Spain. See the tears in your eyes when you hug your neck and shake your hand. Oh, I wanna be down when you see Walter and Otis Spain. Oh, what a good time it's gonna be. Yes, when you get together with your other band. So goodbye, Muddy Waters. Baby, you can't call it gone. Well, goodbye, goodbye. Baby, you sure can't call it gone. Because your love and memory, man, it's just gonna live on and on.
Back in the mid-1960s, around 65, 66, the Auckland band, the Underdogs Blues Band, put out what's probably the best blues album that was ever put out by a Kiwi band or person. And I picked a track that was first featured in John Mayall's Blues Breakers featuring Eric Clapton. That came out in 1966, so this album came out shortly after that. Song called All Your Love. Marcia Ball, their song called Luella, the old Cajun Zydeco feel to that track. She's originally from Texas, but spent a lot of time in Louisiana and around New Orleans. All right, 20 minutes to 8 o'clock here on Arrow FM, and you're listening to the Friday Night Blues Show. Next up, we've got a track from an album that was recorded in the year 2000 by Eric Clapton and B.B. King. The album was called Riding with the King, and here's the title track.
Mississippi when I was 10 years old, with a suit cut sharp as a razor and a heart made of gold. I had a guitar hanging just above waist high, and I'm gonna play this thing until the day I die.
King, but you don't care. You're riding with the king. Yes, you're riding with the
city, and she trucked on down the old fair lane with a heave and a hoe, and I just couldn't let her go. So get along, sweet little woman, get along. Better be on your way, get along. Sweet little woman, get along. Better be on your way with a heave and a hoe, and I just couldn't let her go. Yes, the train kept rolling all night long. Yeah, the train kept rolling all night long. Oh, the train kept rolling all night long. The train kept rolling all night long. Oh, the train kept rolling all night long. And I still wouldn't let her go. She must have thought I was a real gone jerk. We got off the train at El Paso. Her loving was so fine, Jack, I couldn't let her go. Get along, sweet little woman, get along. Better be on your way, get along. Sweet little woman, get along. Better be on your way with a heave and a hoe, and I sure couldn't let her go. Yeah, the train kept rolling all night long. Oh, the train kept rolling all night long. Woo, train kept rolling all night long. Yeah, the train kept rolling all night long. Train kept rolling all night long. And I still wouldn't let her go.
Tiny Bradshaw and his orchestra there, great song, a great jump blues song called The Train Kept a Rollin'. It was a favourite of a lot of R&B bands in the 1960s. 1998, a trio of guitarists joined together and they put out an album called Grand Union. The guitarists were Debbie Davies, Anson Funderburg and Otis Grand. And the track I've picked is a track called There Was a Time. great album, that one. Came out at a time when it was fashionable for a solo act to get together to put down an album. Right, 8 minutes to 8 o'clock here on Arrow FM. We'll have one more track. This is from the Backtrack Blues Band, which is a band that first formed way back in 1980 in Tampa Bay in Florida. And these guys are still going at the moment. This track was recorded at a concert they put on at the Palladium Theatre in St. Petersburg in Florida on January the 6th, 2017, a song called Checking on My Baby.
What she put down, I checking on my baby. If I'm the what she's putting down, so many nights and days I have been out of town. You know I wouldn't call home, I would not even write. Yeah, I wouldn't call home, I would not even write. Then I caught me a plane, I flew to town late last night. Oh yeah.
Backtrack Blues, the band there, Checking on My Baby, bringing to a close another edition of the Friday Night Blues Show, which was the first broadcast all over the wonderful Wairarapa on Arrow FM and 92.7.